Hey everybody, this is my 125 gallon discus tank, and today we are going to be doing a quick feeding video. I'm still in the middle of doing storm cleanup, and I'm currently letting a few of my batteries charge up on my chainsaw, and then I got to get back outside and start working on removing some more of these fallen branches and trees around the yard. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and feed the discus here. This will be their mid-afternoon snack, and then they'll get their high protein black worm pellets later this afternoon. But for now, they're going to get a cocktail of bloodworms. I got 2 cubes of bloodworms and 1 cube of brine shrimp. So that'll get all poured in there. Set that down. Get this closed. And then we can watch the discus swim around in their snow globe. So I'm not going to get into a bunch of details in this video about why I will not be feeding these fish any beef heart, but I will not be feeding these fish beef heart. So if you're not already familiar with my discus and the way I've been keeping them, if you're interested in learning about that, go ahead and subscribe. I will be talking about that more in the future. I just don't have the time or energy to really get into that today. But these will be beef heart free discus, and if you're curious to see if they'll grow up all big and beautiful and properly, then again, make sure you're subscribed and you'll find out. A lot of people seem to think for some reason that not feeding them beef heart is going to somehow hamper their growth or whatever, which I believe is a bunch of absolute rubbish. And so again, these discus will not ever be eating any beef heart. Now, if they got any before I got them, I do not know. I got them at about 2.5 inches in diameter. They were tiny little things that came in from the importer. And so what they fed them, I have no idea. But since they've been in my care, they have not been fed red meat. None of my fish get fed red meat, and these discus are not going to be any exception. They also will not be fed red meat. Red meat is not something you want to feed fish. Again, we'll get into more details in an upcoming video here in the future. But it's amazing how fast they go through all of that shrimp and bloodworms swirling around the tank. Now, I'll grant you there's other fish in the tank that are helping them out. I've got the gourami in there. I've got the angelfish. I've got some other fish down at the other end of the tank. I got some rainbow fish in there. I got some Siamese algae eaters that will certainly take advantage of shrimp and bloodworms being in the tank. They may be algae eaters, but they will certainly gobble that stuff up. So in addition to my lavender gourami right there, I do also have a big moonlight gourami drifting into sight on cue. In the back of the tank there, that's my big moonlight gourami. That's another one that'll gobble up all those good nummies we just threw in there. So all in all, everybody is happy and healthy and looking good. So as I said, if you're interested to hear my thoughts on why I'm feeding them the way I'm feeding them, what I am actually feeding them, why I'm not going to be feeding them beef heart, and so on and so forth, make sure you're subscribed, and you will hear all about that in some upcoming videos. Again, just don't really have the time or energy for that today. So as I promised, this is going to be a short one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you're subscribed, as I keep saying, and I'll see you real soon on the next one.